Okay, I guess we can begin. So, good evening, everybody. Thank you for dropping in tonight. So, this is your, I guess, second flow for the month of January. So, if you worked out last week, thank you for being here again. If this is your first time, welcome to the program. Okay, so I'll be doing the mirror image tonight. If you haven't known so yet, so feel free to just you know uh, feel free to look into the side that I'm saying in terms of instructions. But if you get confused along the way, just try to even it out. All right, and then if you need to also pause or stop or reset yourselves in the practice, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay, so we do that by bringing our knees down, okay, and pushing our hips onto our heels. We can start on the right side of your mat. Okay, try to bring your big toes to touch if you can, and just find a way to go down in your balasana. Okay, so let's start the practice in your balasana. So choose to start on the right side of your mat, please. So again, I'm doing the mirror image. Just find a way to set yourselves down. You can shimmy the shoulders, shimmy the hips until you feel you're fully grounded here, fully settled as well. Maybe the forehead is able to touch the mat. Maybe it's too early for that. So what you can do is bring your elbows down. Just allow everything to gravitate towards the floor or the mat. Then if you haven't done so yet, begin to inhale and exhale. So as you take your deep breath in, feel yourselves expanding. Then as you exhale, feel your body becoming relaxed, getting softer. So inhale once again. Then as you exhale, release. Take a few more rounds of that breath or that breathing pattern, making your inhales longer than before, making your exhales much more relaxed than before. And maybe at this point you can fully stretch your arms, finding that deep length in your arms from your shoulders all the way down to your fingers. Finding that length as well in your spine, pushing the hips further down. Balasana, child's pose. One last breath here. In your next in-breath, just lift the chest, walk the hands back, lift the hips along the way. Adjust the knees here, bring them under your hips, and then tuck the toes under for an added support, okay? We'll do your cat and cow stretches here. Inhale, belly drops, arch the back, push your chest forward, lengthen the throat, okay? Squeeze the shoulder blades behind. Then as you exhale, chin to chest, suck the navel in, push the floor around the spine. Let's add a breath. Inhale. exhale. So as you breathe in, you're finding length in the spine. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale for your cow. Exhale for your cat. Last one, in. Exhale. And come back to neutral spine. Your neutral spine is halfway or midway between arching the back and rounding the spine. Okay? So engage the core here. Now from this particular posture or shape, just shift your weight forward and back. Maybe your shoulders move way past your wrists, creating a bit of tension there. Building strength along the way. So as you press your palms down, make sure that your fingers are firmly grounded there. Maybe moving into other shapes, like a letter V to the left and all the way to the right. And connecting the dots all the way to the front as well. From the left, front, right, creating circles here. And switch. So we're not aiming for perfection here, we're just moving. And come back to neutral. So extending your legs to the back, pressing your toes there. The other leg follows. Come up to your plank, the top of your push-up pose. Just hold it here for 5 first, 4, 3, push the floor, 2, and then 1, lift the hips, up and back, downward facing dog, guys. So if this is your first time meeting downward facing dog, so you're creating an inverted letter V with your hips pointing to the ceiling or to the back. You're stretching your legs. You're pushing the floor with your arms. Now from here, just walk your dogs, bending one knee, then stretch the other, and just switch. You can swing as well, your hips side to side. Notice that it creates lengthening in the sides of the upper body. And just continue to breathe. And stay still in your down dog. If your heels are unable to touch the mat, it's okay. You can soften the knees there. Now from your down dog, shift your weight forward to your plank. Then lower the hips down, almost touching the mat, but not quite, okay? Lift the hips up to your plank first, and then push it back, downward facing dog. So that is your flow for now. Inhale, plank. Exhale, back bend. So as you back bend, you push your chest forward. Come back to your plank. Push it back. Down dog. 3 more times. Use the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, guys. Inhale. Push. Lift. Pull back. 1 more. Up. And back. Good job. Lower your knees down first. Push back to your child's. Now let's release that tension in your hands. Your shoulders. Open them up. Elbows down. Maybe forehead reaches down. And sigh it out first. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale. Ha. Inhale. Release. Ha. 1 more. In. Exhale. Ha. Chest lifts. Walk the hands back. Come sit on your heels, please. You can bring the knees a bit closer. Now, if this is too much for your ankles at this point, you're not yet there, that's okay. You can curl your toes under. Okay? So bring your hands together. Please interlace the fingers. And just do circular motions with your hands. So tonight we'll just move. We'll just find a way to explore movements tonight. And then bring your elbows out to the sides. Bring your elbows in. Out. In. So just repeat the process and notice what happens in your back when you open and when you close. Okay, release, shade off. So as we move tonight, remember to move as mindfully as you can. It may be a stronger practice this evening for you. That is okay. We're trying to bring out the best in ourselves. We try to get out of our comfort zones, and that is the only way that we grow as a person and as a practitioner. But if you feel that it's too much or it is becoming too much with the way you breathe in and out, with the way you're holding onto the postures, you are not just challenged, but you are getting anxious over a certain posture or series of postures, remember that this is supposed to be a safe space, okay? So just do whatever you can. Feel free to cherry pick the poses that need to be done by your bodies tonight. And then hopefully we get to finish strong still. All right, so let's begin, or let's continue rather, in your downward facing dog. Now from your down dog, bend the knees please, look to the front, and just slowly walk your feet forward, top of the mat. Inhale. Okay, bring your hands to your shins first. You can micro bend the knees if you need to. Okay, then as you exhale, fold. Maybe your fingers can touch the mat, maybe not. That is okay. Inhale. Okay, lengthen the spine here. Exhale, relax. So just repeat the process first of finding length here, and then finding your release as you exhale. So notice what happens when you fully stretch your legs. Now maybe you can reach for your opposite elbows and like a rock dog there. Swing side to side. If you're getting dizzy, make sure to open your eyes. Release everything back to the center. Bend your knees here and then just slowly come up to a standing posture. And once you're up, stretch your arms over your head. Now as you exhale, release your right hand to the side. So let me just face the screen. Lengthen, then as you exhale, side stretch. So your hips point to the left side as your left hand reaches to the right. Inhale, come back to the center. Other side, as you press your feet down, lower the left hand down. Stretch, other side. Let's do it again. Breathing in, finding length here. Release, exhale. Once again, inhale, exhale. Come back to the center, please. Inhale. Changes as you exhale, bring your hands behind. So as you bring your hands behind, interlace the fingers, please. Stretch your arms all the way to the back, maybe the chest. And you can bring your gaze down. Chest puffs up there. As you exhale, knees bend if you have to. Inch from the hips, fold all the way down. Breathe. Inhale halfway. Release the bind gently though. Palms down, step back. Plank. Lower your knees down first. Okay, bend your elbows, clip them close to your rib cage. Slowly go down. Now release your toes, please. Okay? So as you press the tops of the feet down, notice your knees lift. So there's engagement in your legs. Now as you breathe in, chest lifts. Exhale. Release. 2 more. Breathe in. Baby cobra first. Exhale. Last one. In. Exhale. Knees down. Child's pose. Hips lift. Knees off. Heels down. Down dog. Stay for 3. For 2. For 1. Bend your knees. Walk your feet forward. Top of the mat once again. Inhale. Exhale. Rise up. Urdhva Hastasana. Hands your heart space. Hands to the sides. Okay? We continue. Breathing in. Then breathing out. Hands to the floor. Inhale. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale. Fold. Or rather Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Okay, bend your knees. Right foot lunges all the way to the back. Right knee lowers down. Inhale. Anjaneyasana. Okay? Low lunge. Hands down. Inhale. Chest lifts. Now as you exhale, stretch the front leg. Flex the foot. Half Hanuman. 2 more times. Bend the left knee. Inhale to lift the arms. Really find that stretch in those arms of yours as if you're reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, find that space there. As you exhale, stretch front leg. If the hands staying here are too much, walk your hands back. Okay? Bend the knee once again. Arms lift. Exhale. Stretch. Relunge that left knee. Pick up the back. Step it back to plank. Okay. Lower your knees down first. Bend your elbows. Lower everything down to the floor. Just 1 round of your back bend, please. Inhale. Baby cobra. Or maybe full cobra. Or maybe up dog where the hips are lifted. Okay? Wherever you are. Release. Push your hips to the back. Down dog, guys. So we all meet here in your down dog. Stay for 3. For 2. For 1. Now bend your knees here. Look to the front. Right foot. Okay? Steps it in or step it forward. So if you need to assist your foot, go ahead, grab that ankle, then step it forward. Okay? So you're framing the foot in between with your hands, then lower the left knee down. We go for your low lunge, other side, arms lift. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale. Stretch now the front leg. That is your right. 2 more times. So find enough space here. Exhale. And then inhale. Exhale. Begin to stretch front leg. Remember to adjust the hands if you need to. Okay? So this is your flow. 1 last. Exhale. Open. And then begin to fold. Bend the front knee. Pick up the other knee. your left foot, step it in. Knee to your right, inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise up as you breathe in. Hands to your heart. Hands to the sides, okay? You continue breathing in and out. So we're slowly building heat. We're working on stretching and strengthening. Exhale. Now it's the front foot first, that is your left. Step it back. Left knee lowers down. Now changes, we're going to twist. So I'm going to face the back wall here. Left hand presses down. Okay, then twist facing the right side. Right hand reaches up. Exhale. Right hand lowers down. And as you exhale or inhale, chest lifts. Then exhale, stretch again. Front leg. Flex the foot. Maybe your right hand can grab the foot, or maybe not. Whatever works. Bend the front knee once again. Left hand presses once again. Right arm reaches high as a twist. Exhale. Right hand lowers down. Inhale first. Exhale. Stretch once again. Front leg. Last one. Release your right hand. Find that space as you breathe in. Find that length as you breathe out. Relunge that front knee. Step your feet back. Plank. Option to drop the knees once again if you're feeling very, or rather adventurous tonight. Go ahead. Shift your weight forward. Bend your elbows close to your rib cage. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Now bend your knees. Okay. It's the left foot once again, guys. Step it in between your hands. Assist if you have to. Okay? Then work on bringing your right knee down. Okay? We're going for a twist, facing now the screen. Right hand presses down. Left arm reaches high. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch. Now to the left leg. Okay, bend. 2 more times. You know the drill. Inhale. Exhale. In. And then X. Your last twist here. Open. And then fold. Bend the front knee once again. Pick up the other knee. Changes. Right foot. Step it in. Exhale. Fold. Inhale to rise, please. All the way up. Hands to your heart space. Hands to the sides. Okay? Let's just do 1 round of your chair pose. So as you press the feet down, bend your knees, please. Lower the hips down. Let your fingers graze the floor or the mat. This is how low you should go. Then stretch your arms forward and then up. Just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Bring your hands to your heart. Then hands to your waist. Now the front foot, the one closer to the screen. Step it to the back. Okay, so we're facing now the screen. Bring your toes in first, then heels slightly out. Inhale. Now as you exhale, hinge from the hips. halfway only. Inhale to come up. So use your core strength so that you can balance yourselves there. Inhale. Hinge from the hips, keep pressing the feet down, engage the quads, engage the legs. Fold halfway only. Inhale up. Exhale, stay. One more. In. Exhale. Hands can stay wherever they are or around your hips, or maybe challenge your balance, arms stretch forward. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come back to your waist. Soften the knees here, just for a bit, and then slowly come back up. Okay? We start first with the right side. Pivot your foot. Let it face the right side of the room or your mat. Now bend your right knee. Let it track over your right big toe. Okay? If you need to come a bit wider in your warrior 2, please adjust. So make sure that both feet are pressed down. Now as you bend your knee, there's a tendency for us to shift the upper body forward as well. Let your upper body stay in the middle. Okay? Okay, once you're here, stretch both arms out to the side. Arms in line with the shoulders, please. Then bring your gaze towards your front hand. Warrior 2. Then open your arms, please. Now as you bring your arms up, begin to stretch your front leg. Okay? Then lower your palms down. Come back to your warrior 2. Inhale up. Exhale. Warrior 2. In. X. In. Then X. Changes. Shift your weight forward. Right elbow on top of your right knee. Then stretch your left arm up and over. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling. Just maybe bring your gaze down if gazing up is too much for you. Just maybe bring your gaze towards your fingers instead. Your top fingers now. Now bring your left hand back to your waist. Slowly stretch your front leg. Okay? Maybe you can grab your big toe. Maybe ankle will do. Maybe a bit higher. Okay? We're going for a wider version of your Trikonasana. So wherever your right hand is, honor that one. Your top hand maybe can reach up to the ceiling. Keep opening that chest of yours. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand back to your waist. Soften the front knee, please. Come back up to your warrior 2. Hands back to your waist. Stretch. Pivot the foot. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge from the hips. Fold all the way down. Hands can reach down. Okay. Other your mats. Inhale. Chest lifts. Then as you exhale, try to bend your elbows. Fold. So feel those stretches happening in the backs of the legs. So as you continue to press your feet down, try to engage the quads. Hug your muscles to your bones. So everything is activated there. Inhale, chest lifts. Walk the hands forward a bit. Bend the knees here. And just slowly find a way to come up. Take your time. Good. Other side. Now pivot the left foot. So remember to adjust your stance if you have to. Okay. Now bend the left knee. Let the left knee track over your left big toe. Okay. As much as possible, you don't want it to cave in. Okay. Make sure that there's external rotation happening here. Then your right leg is pretty much engaged. Let it hold its space there. Okay. Now once you're ready, begin to stretch both arms to the sides. Warrior 2. Remember to look at your left hand, wherever your left knee is pointing at. That's where your gaze is supposed to be. Now open the palms. Stretch your arms up. Stretch the left leg as well. Okay? Now we flow. Bend. Up. Lower. Up. Exhale here. Up. Last one. Bend it here. Strong warrior 2. Then lean forward. Bend your left elbow on top of your left knee. Sweep your right arm up and over. So remember your drishti, your gaze. Just focus there. Maybe open the chest a little bit more. So gaze down here. Right hand, come onto your hip. And then just slowly, slowly find a way to lengthen that left leg. Remember your option, big toe, ankle, or maybe higher. So wherever you are, make sure that you lengthen the sides of the upper body. Open the chest. And maybe you can bring your gaze up as well. Right hand follows. Breathe. Trikonasana. Right hand back to your waist. Soften the left knee. And slowly come back up. Warrior 2. Hands to waist. Stretch the left leg once again. Pivot the foot so that toes are in, heels are out. Okay? Arms stretch out to the sides. Bring your hands behind. Interlace the fingers just like what you did earlier. So begin to stretch your arms to the back, and then as you exhale, hinge from the hips. Fold, stretch those arms up to the ceiling and towards, reaching towards the screen. Go only as far as you can. If it's too much for you, make sure to pull back. Last one here. Inhale, halfway lift. Release the bind. Hands down, please. Just soften the knees a bit. Shift your weight onto each side. Releasing any tension in your hamstrings. By finding a way to still move. And we're still opening the hips here. Let's face the left side of your mat. So work on walking. Towards the left side. Plant your hands down. Step your feet back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Let's go for one vinyasa here. Shift your weight forward to your plank. Remember your options. You can drop the knees if you need to. Otherwise, bend your elbows to exhale. Inhale. Come up to your up dog or cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathing in and then breathing out. Now bend your knees here. Slide your right leg forward. Slide your left leg as well. Then push your hips to the back as they sit down there. Stretch your legs forward. We're not yet done. So bring the legs together, please. Try to point the toes. Work on strengthening the core. Round spine. Reach your hands forward. And just find a way to slowly, 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 slowly find your way down here. Okay? So we're here, lying on our backs. Let's work on the core, please. Bring your knees directly above the hips. You can flex your feet here. Inhale. As you exhale, curl up. Okay? Reach your arms forward, please. Point your toes instead. Okay? Reach your arms here. Just squeezing the abs. You're rounding the spine. Your right leg reaches forward. And then switch. Left leg follows. Switch again. Switch. 4. Let's go for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, control the movement, 6, 5, breathe, I know, 4, I'm hurting too, 3, 2, and then 1, hug your knees to your chest, give yourselves a break, a well-deserved break. Massage the back. Okay, we have one more round. And then come back to the center once again. Bring your knees above the hips. Okay? Press your core down so that your lower back is pressed against the floor, so you're not arching the back. Okay? Now from here, stretch your arms forward. We'll do something else. Okay? Inhale. Stretch your arms over your head. Legs move forward. Now as you exhale, squeeze, crunch. Bring everything back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. In. X. In. X. 4. In. 5. In. 6. In. 7. In. 8. In. 9. In. 10. 10 more. In. 11. In. Almost there. 12. Be strong. In. 13. In. 14. Almost there. 15. Last 5, guys. 5. 4. I'm with you. 3. 2. 1. And release. Job well done, guys. If you stayed through that ordeal, congrats. If not, that's okay. Maybe next time. Then slowly lower your feet down. Okay, let's counter stretch that abdominal workout. So what we do is we try to find the length and release and create space, okay, in the front side of your core. So we'll do that with bridge. So press the feet down firmly close to your sit bones. Arms reach down by your sides. So try to slightly tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Okay, engage the quads. Imagine that there's something in between your head, your knees. You're pressing it in between, so that you get to lessen the tension in your lower back as you thrust your hips up to the ceiling. Exhale, hips lower down. So remember, engage the quads here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, in. Maybe you can walk your hands underneath or your arms underneath and just do a bind. So keep pressing the hands down. Notice that you can lift your hips just a little bit more. And if you engage the quads here, you don't feel unnecessary tension in your lower back. So there's engagement in the glutes as well. So chin away from the chest. Maybe you can come onto your tippy toes. Engage the calves along the way. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your heels down. Release the bind. Hips lower down. Adjust the feet, please. Then bring your knees to touch. Arms by your sides. Allow yourselves to recover a bit. So hopefully that bridge, that back bend, evens it out. Created a bit of stretching here in your abdominal area. And slowly release. Okay, let's do a twist. Bring both knees onto the right side. So one knee on top of the other if you can. And maybe you can bring your gaze onto the other side. So make sure that both shoulders are pressed down. Just a gentle supine twist here. Come back to the center. Inhale first. You can scoot the hips to the right if you have to, or if you have enough space. Then as you exhale, drop both knees to the left. Gaze to the other side. You can even close your eyes here. Come back to the center. This is another variation of your twist. Stretch your right leg, please. Bring your left knee to your chest. Inhale. Then exhale. Inhale once again. Now as you exhale, bring your left knee over to the other side. So you're using your right hand as a way to guide your left knee down. So again, if your left shoulder lifts, that means you're doing it too much. You have to be able to bring your left shoulder back to the floor. Otherwise, if that is not happening, maybe adjust the top knee. You don't have to go deep into your twist. Then stretch your left arm out to the side. Slowly release. Now stretch the other leg as you bring your other knee to your chest. Inhale first. Exhale. One more. In. Left hand. Top knee. Bring it to the other side. You can scoot the hips to the right. Stretch your right arm. So notice my shoulder is pressed down onto the mat. So even if that would mean my top knee doesn't really go that far to the floor. As long as you're feeling something here, meaning you're finding that release after a core workout, after a back bend, you need to twist, come back to the center. Slowly release. Hug both knees to your chest. Massage the back once again. And then slowly release your feet down. Bring your knees to touch once again. Feet go wider than your hips. You're creating a TP shape here with your knees and your hips. Then arms stretch out to the sides, okay? Let's do 3 cleansing breaths here first. Inhale through the nose. Open your mouth. As you exhale. Inhale once again. Exhale. One more. Feel the belly rise here. And as you exhale, let your belly drop. Stay here for a bit. We're not yet done. We just allow ourselves to find a bit of recovery here. So we're slowly winding down the practice, lessening the desertion. We're finding more ease in the next series of postures, less effort though. So this is good for your back, especially if you felt tension in your lower back earlier. So you can stay longer here. So go ahead and stay longer if you have to. Otherwise, open the knees, bring your knees close to your armpits, then stack your feet above your knees. Grab your big toes, your outer blades, your ankles, or even the backs of the knees, okay? And just begin to shift your weight onto one side and then swing to the other. Happy baby. And then slowly, just find a way to bring your feet down and just gently stretch one leg at a time. Bring yourselves down fully onto your mats, arms by your sides. Come down to your Shavasana. Okay? So close your eyes here. I'll come back to you once we're done with the practice. Stay there. So you can adjust your posture there. Maybe bring your shoulders down. If you find that you are hunching, even as you are lying down there, maybe you are clenching your fists unconsciously. So release any tension in your fingers there. Or maybe you're clenching your jaws. Maybe you're squinting your eyes there. Maybe you can just place a towel on top of your eyes so you can not be bothered by the light around you. How about the hips? If you're arching the back there, slightly tuck your tailbone towards your toes so that your back is entirely flat against the mat. And the legs, make sure the legs are wide open. And let your feet pull out to the sides, unbothered by everything around it. And if your mind is adrift, wandering off, bring your mind back to where your body is and just let everything stay there. That is why the most difficult posture of all is your Shavasana, because we can easily be unconscious here or unmindful, or we can easily doze off to sleep. We're not supposed to sleep here. We're just here to rest, reap the benefits of what we just did earlier, and find a way to connect once again to our breath in our body. Slowly come back to the spaces around you. Gently move your toes, your fingers, your hands, your feet, your legs, your arms, shoulders and hips. Come back to your bodies, everybody. Then try to bring the legs together. Then reach your arms over your head. Give yourselves a full body stretch, a nice one, guys. Your toes pointing towards where your feet are. Where your feet are, just point them, please. Then arms reach over your head fully. Now as you exhale, bring your knees back to your chest and give yourselves a hug. One last time, massage yourselves there. Then lie onto the right side of your body. Use your right arm as a pillow for your head to rest on. Fetal posture. Then using your left hand as an anchor, press it against the mat or the floor. And then push yourselves up into a seated posture facing the screen. So any seated posture will do. So we'll just do 3 equal breathing set here. Samavriti. So try to find the length in the spine. Try to sit tall there. And just focus on your inhales and exhales. So as I instruct you to breathe in, okay, so you'll breathe in using my count or following my count. Then as we exhale, we do the same count as well. Okay, so inhale for 3. So inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. Breathe in for 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. So relax now. Just naturally breathe in and breathe out. Try to reconnect with your bodies, with your breath. And notice how you feel much more relaxed than before. Hopefully you feel much more centered. Bring your hands to your heart space. Inhale once again. Exhale. So let's finish the practice with one sound of Om. Exhale all the air out. Inhale for Om. Thank you for breathing with me. Thank you for showing your passion, your grace as well on the mat tonight. Thank you for holding space. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste, everybody. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here tonight. Hopefully that was what your body needed this evening. So bring with you wherever you go, whatever you learn from your practice tonight, your patience, your strength, your determination, and then hopefully we get to see each other once again. Okay, same time, same place on the mat, guys. See you next Thursday. Bye-bye.